Hey, what is up, YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. I'm a full-time drummer and drum teacher here in Auckland, New Zealand. Now, just a real quick bit of background before we hit play on this video. The Sweetwater GearFest is a free, action-packed 2 days of online seminars, workshops, live performances, artist appearances, exclusive sales, giveaways, and above all, gear. Now, just real quick to whet the appetite before we hit play on this video. Some of the associated acts with OMAR HAKIM: Miles Davis, Marcus Miller, David Sanborn, Weather Report, Herbie Hancock, Wayne Shorter, all massive, the biggest jazz names of all time. Stanley Clarke, Sting, Daft Punk, Michael Jackson, Madonna, Kate Bush, Dire Straits, Journey, David Bowie, Foo Fighters, Brian Ferry, and on and on. Let's hear from the man himself, the legend OMAR HAKIM. Oh, and just a word of warning, I will be stopping the video to comment throughout. If you want to watch the uninterrupted video, of course, head along to the Sweetwater channel, link in the description of this video. Let's go.
Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. We are coming to you live and direct from Telefunken Soundstage here in South Windsor, Connecticut. We want to say hello to everyone who's watching us at Sweetwater's GearFest online festivities this year. We are very excited today because we have a fantastic drummer. OMAR HAKIM is here. I wanted to tell the Sweetwater people about how we ended up inviting you to come here.
Okay.
Part of my day job is to review the sales reports and the sales numbers, and I was actually looking through our warranty registrations, and I recognized the name, OMAR HAKIM. Oh boy, all right, this is one of my favorite drummers. So I think I immediately emailed you and said, what's up? And you were gracious enough to say, oh, hey, what's up? And you said, hey, by the way, I actually bought a few microphones of yours beyond what I recognized. I saw that you purchased a TF-47 and a TF-51.
Actually, stereo sets of both.
Stereo sets. Can you tell us what your plan was to do with those mics?
Well, I didn't have any matched stereo sets of tube microphones in my studio. I have some FET mics and I have other things. I have some other single tube mics, but never matched sets. And I was at a friend's studio, and he had a pair of 51s.
Nice.
And I was like, whoa.
I have to admit, I do not know these mics, so I need to get hip to these.
Oh, what are these microphones? And he said that they were Telefunkens. I was like, okay,
Telefunken.
gotta have those.
Nice.
And then I heard the 47s, so I thought, oh, maybe I should just get a pair of each.
Nice. So you have the TF-51 stereo set and the TF-47 from our Alchemy series.
That's right.
The TF-51 emulating the 251 or the Austrian sound.
That's right.
And the TF-47 a little bit darker, maybe the German style sound.
That's right. That's right.
So you're going to use them as overheads, but other things?
And at risk of stopping this too much, we're on a bit of a gear push here at the start of the video. As to be expected, this is GearFest, remember? OMAR would have his pick of any gear he wants in the world. So this must be some real deal stuff.
We have a lovely Fazioli piano in our studio, and I thought it would be great to record the piano with the 51s.
Heck yeah.
It's also a killer vocal mic, as everybody knows, whoever sang in one.
Right.
So it's probably going to be like the go-to vocal mic now.
Nice.
47s for the drums, for guitar amp, for the bass amp.
Sure.
Also for male vocal.
Absolutely.
Percussion. It's, you know,
I feel really out of touch not knowing these
anything
mics.
and everything with those two sets of matched pairs of mics, so it's going to be fun to employ them going forward.
So those are our large diaphragm condensers, right? And we're
That's right.
talking about those, and then we start talking about the dynamics, right?
Right.
They're close miking your drums.
Yes.
So we have the Telefunken M80 that comes on snare, right? We have the M81 for toms, and you've kind of fell into the M82. You're liking this as well, right?
Yeah, well, I know that you guys designed the M82 as a kick drum mic.
Right.
And I also know that it's been used on floor toms.
Right.
But then I said, let me try this on my rack toms just to see what it's like. You know, I've used other larger dynamic microphones on the smaller tom.
That is a great tip. You would have seen in one of the previous reactions, I think it was the latest Yoyoka video I did, she used a kick mic, the Sennheiser E902 on the floor tom. I've seen other people doing that as well. Yeah, like you said, like a larger dynamic mic, but on the toms, it's worth a try, and it's working for them.
Like the Sennheiser 421.
Sure, great mic, absolutely, yeah.
You know, and I love that mic. The only problem with it is that sometimes it comes out of the clip if there's a lot of vibration
that's
around
the whale
the
mic.
drums. You know, that mic falls out. So I said, you know, I'm going to give this M82 a test drive.
Nice.
On the little toms. Actually love it. So
nice.
My idea was to just basically use them all around for the toms in the studio. A little more difficult live, of course, because you need to create more space and all of that and you know, I'm going to clamp them onto the shells. But in the studio, I can put those M82s on stands and just, you know, get all that huge fat tom sound, you know, to hard disk. So that's fun.
Excellent. So, of course, all of these microphones that we're talking about are available at Sweetwater, and we encourage you to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer for more info on Telefunken mics.
Okay, so we've had a bit of a gear rundown, and now we've got a performance. OMAR HAKIM and Ozmosys. I have to admit, I'm not familiar with this group at all, so this is going to be quite a treat. I mean, we all know, well, we all should know Omar's, you know, historically his discography, which is absolutely phenomenal. One of my favorite discographies of any drummer, but it's also fantastic to hear what he's up to now. So this is, yeah, as I say, this is quite the treat. Now you should be locked up for having pocket like that. This is just an absolute masterclass, as you would expect from someone like OMAR HAKIM. I just really want to back it up. When he gets to this two-handed beat and then he puts the roll in there, I think it's like a 5-stroke roll. Check this out again. Two-handed. Roll. Fire. This guitarist looks awfully young. I'm not familiar with the band at all. Just laying that down live. Gosh, I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but have to comment here. Check out the hands and the relaxed grip. Just if we back it up just a bit, you just want to, there we go. Look at that. Just want to keep an eye on these, the loose wrists and the flowing motion of the playing and the effortless pocket, crisp backbeats. Just everything is in the right place and it's just gorgeous. No tension whatsoever. fill is literally perfect. Building with the soloist, developing on themes. Really important. Look at that left foot, chugging the eighth notes on the left foot, eighth note ostinato on the hi-hats. This is just, it does not get any better. This is as good as it gets. Sound. Everything's flawless. Beautiful. Oh, we got another one? Where do you even start? Best rim click sound you've ever heard? Woody rim click sound. It's quite jazzy, isn't it? Lots of texture. That is a sick reggae groove. Getting that left hand up. Nice and active left hand in the reggae groove. Texture here. Come on, give us a solo over a vamp, Omar. You know you want to. Great view of the stick heights here. I'm just going to back it up. Keep an eye out for the ghosts versus the accents here on the snare backbeats. Control. we brought the dynamic down when we changed soloist, and a real low stick height, low dynamic. Gonna start building now. That's the level of these kind of guys. The control, the vocab, the facility to execute all the stuff. To the halftime. Class. This guitarist has really reminded me of Pharrell. No offense, I just do not know who this guitarist is. He's a phenomenal player. Left foot, 8th note ostinato again. Trademark of his playing. But ultimate freedom over it as well. Back to this crazy Stuart Copeland, Carlton Barrett reggae group. Absolutely stunning. Oh boy, that's good stuff. I really hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. I think ultimately the most impressive thing, I am no one to review someone of Omar Hakim's standing and level, but I think ultimately for me what is so striking about his playing is, well, he is a chameleon. He can adjust to multiple different scenarios, like just a backbeat driven pop thing, but he's also got the facility and headroom and access to texture and vocab at the lower volume jazz and progressive kind of world. And he is just, I mean, people always say that whole saying, jack of all trades, master of none. Well, he's a master of all trades. I mean, this is just absolutely next level, and it's just, yeah, like I say, it's just an absolute treat. Anytime you get to hear anyone like this talk or play, you need to listen. Guys, thanks so much for watching. As I said, please go and check out the original links which are in the description of this video without me blabbing all over them, because you need to watch that for yourself and just take it all in. I look forward to catching you on the next one, which is going to be with Steve Jordan. Catch you then. Ciao.